When is factoring polynomials preferred over the quadratic formula? Breaking news for students and math enthusiasts. A question that is trending right now is, when should you factor polynomials instead of using the quadratic formula? If you have been studying algebra, this topic is likely on your mind. Understanding when to use each method can make solving quadratic equations much easier. Factoring polynomials is often the go-to method when the quadratic expression can be broken down into simpler binomials. This is especially true if the roots are integers or simple rational numbers. When you can factor a quadratic trinomial neatly, it allows you to find the roots quickly. For example, take the quadratic equation squared plus 5x plus 6. This can be factored into the product of two binomials, x plus 2 times x plus 3. Setting each factor equal to 0 gives you the roots equals -2 and x equals -3 right away. This method is straightforward and helps you see the structure of the polynomial clearly. In many cases, factoring is quicker and less prone to mistakes than applying the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula, which is x equals -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus for a c all over 2a, is a universal method. It works for all quadratic equations but often involves more steps. When the coefficients of the quadratic expression allow 4 clean factor pairs, factoring is the way to go. It reinforces foundational skills in algebra, such as identifying factors and working with polynomial identities. However, if the quadratic expression is complicated or does not factor nicely, the quadratic formula is preferred. It will always give you the exact roots, even if they are irrational or complex. In recent discussions, many learners are focusing on how to identify when to use these methods effectively. Knowing the strengths of factoring can help you build confidence in your algebra skills. Remember, factoring works best when the polynomial is easily factorable. The quadratic formula should be your choice when you encounter more challenging equations. Stay tuned for more tips on mastering algebra and making complex topics simple and approachable for everyone.